Hi guys, TJ Davis here, founder of Lifey365.com, and today is our day 45 burnout test. I was super sick with a awesome head cold today, and so I was sniffing and coughing throughout this workout. So I decided to not make you endure that, but just go ahead and record over it instead. So what you are going to need today, of course, is going to be your water and your light or heavy set of weights depending upon your fitness level. So having said all of that, let's get started. We are just going to start our warm up with a march in place. Make sure you're getting your knees up high. Make sure you breathe and swing your arms, or rather pump your arms as much as you can. The bigger the movements, the more blood flow you're getting, and that is what we are after when we're warming up. Up next, we've got toe touch windmills. So right hand down to left toe, left hand down to right toe. Baby T was also down here today, so that created a lot of noise. And then my husband and my son were upstairs making noise too. So all around, it was just better that I record over this. All right, next, roll your shoulders forward. Make sure you keep moving your legs, whatever that is, stepping forward or stepping back. Roll your shoulders back. And we're going right into jumping jacks. Up next, we have alternating forward lunges. So right leg forward lunge, and then back to center, and then left leg forward lunge. Make sure you are breathing in and exhaling and keeping your abs in. Now inner thigh stretch, so lean to the left or right and stretch that inner thigh. Now switch sides and lean to the other side. Then we have our pendulum swing, so just swinging your legs back and forth. Try and make sure that your foot comes back to center each time. And don't forget to keep your abs in. Now grab your heavy set of weights, and we are going to do some standing oblique side lifts. As always, just make sure that the weight just goes straight down the leg and come back up to standing. And really contract those abs each time you go down and come back up. I don't know about you, but I am already starting to get warm. Okay, we're going to put the weights down, and then we are going to jog in place. Make sure you pump your arms as much as you can. 3, 2, 1, and done. Next up, we've got some knee to chest stretches. So if it helps you to walk forward as you pull your knee up to your chest, go ahead and do that. I find that easier and it helps me out with my balance. As you can see, I kind of fell over there, so then I started walking forward a little bit as I pull my knee to my chest, and that really helps with the balance. And we're done. Now we're going to take just a little bit of a breather here. So grab a drink if you want to. And then we're going to come back to center. And we're going to start with our first exercise, which is a squat, squat, hop. You're going to squat, and then hop. Make sure both feet come off of the ground. And each time you hop, that is 1 count. Keep your abs in and don't forget to breathe. Keep count of your own reps because this is a burnout test, not a timed test. So when this is over, make sure you write down your number. Baby T is coming out to make an appearance. She had a super annoying toy that she was playing with. It was making all kinds of noise. So be lucky and happy that you're not having to hear that right now. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I am tapping out. I've had enough. My thighs are burning. Now, if you're already done, make sure that you write down your burnout number. Okay, grab your heavy set of weights, and our next move is tricep kickbacks. So feet shoulder width apart, bend at your hips, and with your weights, you're going to do a tricep kickback, and make sure that you count each of those and keep your abs in while you're doing this. Give your arms a little bit of a stretch when you're done. We have a little bit of a break here, so make sure you stay moving. And then we are going to head down to the floor, and we've got the Russian twist next. So you're going to sit with your rear on the floor. If you need to make this more challenging, lift your feet up, but this is all the challenge I can handle, so my heels are on the floor. Lean back as far as you can, and then twist from the right to the left. More challenging even then is if you put your elbows lower, down more around your waist. This is really all I can handle, and to keep myself from getting dizzy, if you notice, I have a little stop in the center. Make sure you're counting each full time you come back to the right side. Don't count on the right side and the left side. Hang in there as long as you can. I am cashing in my chips. I'm done. So take a little bit of a breather, and then we're going back up. Grab a drink if you need to. This is a good time to do that, or take in some extra deep breaths. Baby T, of course, always has to be super needy while I am working out, but if you have a little one at home, you know how that is. Okay, so I'm grabbing my chair for balance, but it turns out I didn't really need it. We are going to do the alternating front lunges. So you're going to start with either your right or left leg, it doesn't matter. Lunge forward, return to standing center, and then step forward with the opposite leg. Return to center, and that is one count. So keep doing that and make sure that you maintain your count and write it down when you're done, keeping your abs in as always. Okay, taking another little break here after I'm done with the front forward lunges. I'm going to move my chair out of the way and try not to trip over these weights, which Baby T lovingly put right in my way. You guys are doing a great job. Make sure you stick in here just a little bit longer. We are going down to the floor for some push-ups. Again, if you want to make this challenging, do a full plank push-up, but my arms are pretty weak, and so I am doing the classic girl push-ups. Make sure your palms are flat on the floor and they are straight under your shoulders. Come down as far as you can, keeping your abs in, and extend all the way back up. And we're done. Come back up sitting on your feet. Taking a little break here, so give your arms a little stretch. Make sure you guys are writing down your burnout numbers when you're done. And always when you are coming up from a floor position to a standing position, make sure you come up slowly. Give yourself a few seconds to let the blood settle. And we're coming up. Again, if you want to finish these workouts faster, just write down the list, and on the burnout test day, just go ahead and do it yourself. You don't even have to watch the video. Just write down your numbers and in your journal, and then you'll know how much you're improving. Okay, we're going back to the floor, and we're going to do the reverse sit-ups. So with your back on the floor and your lower back flat on the floor, palms flat on the floor, you're going to raise your legs up, and then using your lower abs, you're going to pull your feet up as far as you can past your head. Make sure you're using those lower abs. Exhale as you crunch in and inhale down. More of a challenge is lowering your legs as far as you can, as close to the floor as you can, and then bringing them all the way back up. She's coming over to check on me and make sure that I'm okay. She's very tender-hearted. Okay, I am tapping out of the reverse sit-ups. Make sure that if you guys are done, you write down your number. And when you get up from this, roll over slowly onto hands and knees, and then just sit on your rear, on your heels for just a minute. Give yourself a second or two. And then go ahead and stand up when you're ready. Up next, we have squat pulses. So instead of doing a full squat where you squat all the way down and stand all the way up, they're just little tiny pulses. Make sure you count each one. These ones go pretty fast. And keep your abs in. While I was busy sweating to this burnout test, Baby T was deciding that she was going to try and do squat pulses as well, and that was kind of nice for a little bit of comic relief. I think I got a few extra ones in there just because I was focused more on watching her try than the pain of it all. And take a little bit of a break and grab a drink of water. Baby T was being very defiant. She wanted to stay right there in the way, and that was how she felt about it. Thank you very much. All right, we are going back down to the floor, and we are going to do plank jacks. So in a full plank, remember, if you need to make this into a modification, you can just tap out your left foot and tap out your right foot. But if you can do the full plank jacks, then you take both feet and jump them out and jump them back in together. Make sure your back is flat and your arm is completely aligned with your elbow and your wrist all under your shoulders. I find that going faster definitely helps me get more of a count in here. So I remember last time this was just awful. I hated this last time, but It wasn't bad today. When you're done, give yourself a little stretch into child's pose and remember to just sit for a second. Make sure you're not dizzy and lightheaded, and then when you're ready, go ahead and stand up. We're going to take just another little break here, so if you need to grab a drink of water, go ahead and do that. Just make sure that you stay moving the whole time. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and grab your heavy set of weights, and we are going to do some T shoulder raises. So with your weights, you're going to just raise your arms directly out to the side, and basically you look like a T. And lower them slowly. Make sure you count and write your number down when you're done. Also, don't forget to keep in your abs. I know I say that a million times, but it is so important. If you really want to get the full benefit out of all of these workouts, you have to keep your abs in all the time. And once you're done with the T shoulder raises, we are done. That was our last burnout exercise, so yay, it is time to cool down. You can follow along or you can just do your own cool down. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that now, as I put up these workouts almost every day. Lately I've been sick and I haven't been able to do that. By the time you watch it, you won't even notice because there will be more up there. So also stay tuned for the end of the video because I do have my progress updates, how much I've improved since my last burnout test, and my measurement increase and decreases, and also my progress pictures. So I've got my day 1 and my day 45. Even though I can't see vast improvement in the pictures, I know that I am feeling much better personally, so that is super exciting for me, and I will take feeling good any day of the week. Make sure that you cool down until your breathing returns to normal. You can do that by walking in place or sidestepping or marching in place, whatever you want to do, and add in some stretching in there because you did work those muscles pretty hard today. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Hopefully I won't have to do too many more of these where I record over with the voice, because it is extremely exhausting and time consuming to do it this way. It was not really ideal for me to do it, but trust me sitting there sniffing and coughing all the time was not awesome either. Neither was all the background noise. So I hope you enjoyed today's burnout test. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave me comments down below and let me know how you're doing. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.